It's in the game.
Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. And the Lobos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Hawaii's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man. It's Whitted. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Caught in the backfield, it's Harper. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. New Mexico's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. On the ready. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The Lobos will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and then...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Lobos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
It's complete on the right side. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Wants to go up top. Throwing right. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Offside, defense.
Maybe... Terry scared for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And he makes the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Whitted. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught, it's Whitted. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Harper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
The defense was able to get to the QB, and I think that's what really creates the interception. Because of the pressure and because of the hit on the quarterback, it affected the velocity, it affected the accuracy of the throw. The defense comes away with a huge takeaway.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. And the Lobos in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this 1st period with a huge gain. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period, 1st down here. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Finds a man in the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, Hawaii, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Whitted. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's in. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs. Out later. They just keep firing. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors!
defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keep it on the ground. Got a little space. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They'll leave it with him. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Second down coming up.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Unloads to the right. And his throw is incomplete.
That is one when they watch film next week that receiver is going to wish he had back. That quarterback had all day to throw the football. That was basically 7-on-7. There was no one near the QB. Receivers got to make the catch.
unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. It's complete to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
He's got him. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give on the inside. Past the sticks and still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
The give on the option. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, he drops to throw. They're setting up the screen. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be fourth. And the Lobos decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run this play from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and still on his feet. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Gonna swing it on second down. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch him off guard, and out.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Lobos are in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the first down. Turning it on. Touchdown, Lobos. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Finds the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that's why, through the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter.
Gain of 19 on the play.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Ran through the tackle and he's got room to run. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's got it. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New Mexico.
Just keeps slinging it. Big guy smells it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Barges ahead. Touchdown, New Mexico. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for goal position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
The give from the gun. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Rainbow Warriors lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grab behind the line. It's Harper. Breaks into the open. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Touchdown Warriors! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man in the middle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Lobos want to move quickly. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. Hits him in stride of the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
1st and goal, New Mexico.
Looking to throw. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He wants it all. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And let's get weird.
Exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, 4th quarter, got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Gain of 23 on the play. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB.
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That is no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.